Curious about? I want to know who the hell has a credit score of 800. Does that even exist?
Coming from someone whose whole life runs on credit and my score bounces between 795 and 810, let me give you a few tips on how to easily get an 800 credit score. These are the main factors that a credit bureau will take into consideration. Let's give some tips on how to improve each one. Payment history is pretty easy. Pay in full at your due date, but the hack is to not use your credit card until your closing date. So my due date's the 27th of every month, but my closing date's the 2nd of the following month. So you just don't want to use your credit card for those 5 days because they take your balance on your actual closing day. For amount of debt, they mostly look at utilization. You want to keep this below 30%. The closest to zero you can get, the better. This is easier once you increase your credit limit. Mine's at 100 grand, so I just need to keep it below 30 grand a month. They don't weigh heavy on the length of credit too much, but they do focus on the average. So the only tip here really is to not close a line of credit. If you're not going to use a credit card, just simply throw the credit card out. Don't actually close the line. For new credit, they focus on the hard inquiries, which is pretty much applying for either a new loan or a new line of credit. So I would not open multiple lines at one time. For credit mix, they don't really care that much, but it's pretty much just averaging out credit cards, mortgages, car loans, all that. So the more loans that you have and can prove that you can pay them off, the better it is. So if you just use all these tips, mix them all together, you'll get an 800 credit score.